Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Renner. Happy Thursday. Today is April 9th. It's Thursday. We are going to do some painting today. We are going to make yellow flowers. We have been learning about that letter this week. Mrs. Mustard did a couple videos with this letter that we've been learning at school. The sound it makes is ya, 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 ya. Can you make that sound? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That letter, boys and girls, I know you're saying it right now. I can hear you. It's the letter Y. So I'm going to use yellow paint today, yellow paint, to make Easter flowers. If you paint a picture today with yellow flowers, you can give it to someone for Easter and say, Happy Easter. So you need yellow paint. Boys and girls, yellow paint, and let me show you on the bottle here. If you look really close, you can see the letter Y. Do you see it? There's that Y for yellow. So we're going to need yellow paint. We're going to need green paint. You're going to put some on a paper plate. We're going to need a white piece of paper. Oh, by the way, while we're painting our yellow flowers, you need to try to look for our Easter eggs in the video today, boys and girls. I hid 2 Easter eggs. So while we're doing the video, you can look for those eggs. Right now, we need our paper, we need our paint, and guess what else we need? We need toilet paper tubes, toilet paper rolls. I'm sure you have a lot of these at home. So please ask your mom or dad if you have any, or whoever is watching you at home. And you're going to need scissors because we need to cut out some, they're teeny tiny little rectangles that I cut. I went straight up and I just cut all the way around. And when you're finished, you just press it down slightly. And then we're going to make a flower out of that. We're going to dip it in the paint. We're going to dip it in the paint. And then we're going to make flower stamp prints on our paper. I'm going to use green for the stem of the flower because the flower has to, something has to hold the flower up. So we're going to use a green stem and maybe some green grass. We are going to do that now. So if you have your supplies ready, I will show you how to cut the toilet paper roll so you know what to do. I have mine right here, but before I do that, I wanted to tell you that it's Thursday. I think I already did, but how many more sleeps until Easter, boys and girls? Should we count how many sleeps? Well, today's Thursday, so you have to sleep tonight, and tomorrow is Friday. So you have to sleep in your bed again tomorrow night. And then after Friday, the next day is Saturday. So you have to sleep in your bed Saturday night. So that's 3 more sleeps until Easter. Easter's on Sunday. But you have to sleep 3 nights to get to Easter, boys and girls. So 3 more sleeps till Easter. Let's paint our Easter picture with our yellow flowers. And I hope you're ready. Are you ready? Here we go. So you take your toilet paper tube, and like I said, you just want to cut, you don't want to go up too far, maybe an inch. And you want to then go over just a little bit and go straight up again and stop. See that? So we have, it's just a skinny rectangle, and we're not going all the way up. Just go up a little bit and stop. And then you just go all the way around, and you keep going until you come back around to where you started. See that? See how when you bend it then, it's going to look like a flower? So that's 1 flower toilet paper roll, okay? And then this one is unique. Mrs. Renner just made, they look like rounded triangles, but they're a different type of flower. I thought that would look pretty on the picture. If this one is too hard, you don't have to do this one, but I'll show you how I did it. So if you want to give it a try, maybe someone in your house can help you prep this painting activity so then you can go ahead and paint. So it was tricky for me to cut those petals, so you might want to get help from a grown-up. So here we go, boys and girls. So you take it and you just want to cut what looks to be like a petal. Okay. That's like you're starting there. So then you want to go around and you want to cut another one. If I can do this. This is tricky for Mrs. Renner. All right. So we're just going to keep going around. We're making those petals. Okay. It is tricky. All right. You just keep going around and you can make whatever shape flower you want. It's your choice, boys and girls. Whatever you like. It's really up to you. When you're finished, you just have to cut off those pieces that aren't part of the flower. So you just cut those pointy pieces off because they're not part of the flower. So you can go ahead and use your imagination. So I already prepped one for us. It's right here. So we're going to use this one. So let's get started, boys and girls. We're going to look at our picture, and I think we're going to start with grass first. I forgot to mention, you might want to get green. Maybe you can get green, a green marker, a green crayon, and you can maybe draw some grass on the bottom of your picture. I'm going to draw some grass here. They're just straight lines, and it's really up to you how far you want to go up. But I'm just going up and down, up and down. See that? Up and down. I'm just moving it around. You see my grass? Get it closer. See? You're just making lines that go up and down. See that? Up and down. That's all. Grass can go in any direction, boys and girls. There's not a right or wrong way to do this. Grass goes any direction. So you just use your imagination, your thinking cap, which is your brain, and make some grass. See? I just made some grass. Now, I think I'm going to paint my petals. Let me see what I have to paint my petals with here. Let's see. I think I'm going to use a Q-tip because that's what I have here. So here we go. Okay. So you can use a paintbrush. Mrs. Renner is just going to use a Q-tip. I have some of my teaching supplies here in my house. All right, so now we want to get some green paint. See the green paint? Green. And we're going to make 3 stems. Mrs. Renner's probably only going to make 3 flowers in my picture. You can make as many as you want. I'm going to do 3 stems. So I'm going to space them out. So I'm going to, and a stem is just, again, it can go in any direction. So I'm just going to take my green paint. I'm going to start at the bottom of the grass because remember the flowers, when they grow, they come out of the ground and they grow up. So Mrs. Renner is just going to go up. And again, your stem can be however you want it to be. So I have a stem here. It can be any way you want. Okay, there's one stem. Because then when I dip my paint, I'm going to make my flower here. Do you see? So you have to just use your imagination. All right. I'm going to go like that. I'm pretending those are the leaves on the stem, the leaves of the flower. Make another one. You can listen to music while you paint. That's nice, right? Listening to music. I'm going to make this one go, I'm going to make this stem a little taller, a little longer. It's just a straight line. You can make it curve or bend, or again, just use your imagination. Just use your imagination. I know I keep saying that, but that word meat is a big word. Imagination is a big word. It just means that you're thinking of how you would like to do it. Everyone's different, so it's okay however you do it. Okay? So I have how many? 1, 2. How many did I say I wanted to do? Who was listening to Mrs. Renner? 3. I want to do 3 flowers. So I'm going to do my last flower over here. All right. And again, you can do more than 3. It's really your choice. All right, so I'm finished with my stems. Now comes the fun part. I can't wait to test this out. This is my first time doing this. So you want to take your paint and you just want to dip the ends in the yellow paint. This is a fun experiment. And we're reusing our toilet paper tubes. We're reusing them. April was Earth month. We want to take care of our earth. And so it's a good idea to reuse things and to recycle. So we are going to be doing that here. So that's great, boys and girls, to use the resources you have at home and help our planet Earth. We'll talk more about our Earth in the coming weeks here. All right, so let's see. Ooh, this is fun. I can't wait. I just want to make sure I have enough paint on all those little rectangular tabs there. See, I'll show you in the picture. You want to make sure you cover them all. Let's see. Okay. I think I got it. All right, are we ready to stamp? You probably already stamped. Okay, so here I go. Whoa, look at that. Wow, I love it. Now, if you want to put a little bit of yellow in the center there, you can. So I'm going to take a Q-tip, another Q-tip, and I'm going to put yellow on it, and I'm just going to make a center for my flower. That's the center of my flower. I might leave space up here. I might write the word yellow flowers once it dries. Yellow flowers. So I'm thinking, do I want to write the word yellow now so then it's there before I paint? Do you think I should? I think we should. I want to do it with you so you know how. If you don't want to write the word, you don't have to. Once your picture is dried, you can have someone in your family write yellow flowers. I just want to write the word down. It's good to, some of our older friends like to practice their words and sounding out words. I know some of my younger friends, it's okay. Mom or dad or an older sibling can write it for you. But I'm going to do it now because remember I told you I'll get paint all over my arm if I put my flowers here. So I'm going to write yellow. So I'm sorry that we're writing right now. Just bear with me, please. So when you say yellow, what's the first sound you hear? Yeah. What letter sound is that? What letter makes that sound? Remember, every letter makes a sound. So, yeah. We reviewed this already. Y. Do you remember how to make a Y? We're going to do an uppercase Y. So the first line is a diagonal line. So you start, I'm starting at the top of my picture. So we're going to make a letter Y, diagonal line down and stop. I know it's hard to see. Let me get it closer for you. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here and make another diagonal line down like that. And then a straight line down. So there's my Y for yellow. Now when we say yellow, what's the next letter? What sound is that? E. Yeah. It's tricky. You'll learn this. Yeah. I'm gonna make my lowercase e. Sorry, I'm doing this with like one hand and it's wobbly. Your E probably looks better than mine. Oh. What's the next letter? Oh, I feel so silly sounding these letters out, boys and girls, but sometimes you just need to be silly because that's how we sound letters out. You have to make these sounds with your mouth. So it's oh. Boys and girls, what letter is that? Oh. L. Yo. Now there's 2 L's in a row in the word yellow. Y-E-L-L. Okay, yellow. O. What's the next letter? Yellow. Oh, my mouse sort of looks like the letter O. Okay, can we make an O? Okay, O. Yellow. W. What letter makes the sound W? W. It's that W for my friend William. Yellow. So let's make that W. Yellow. Now, what are these called? These are not chicken nuggets. They're flowers. So we want to write the word flowers. Now this is tricky because this word flower is not the flour we use for baking. There's different words, different spellings that sound the same, and as you get older, this will get easier, I promise you. I think it was Camden's dad, Mr. Carl, he told us that we just have to remember certain words. Remember, it was that word the. Well, flower is one of those words, boys and girls. So let's try to sound out the word flower. Are you ready? Oh, we need that silly space in between because it's 2 separate words. So it's yellow and then a space. Flower. What sound? What letter do you hear? F. I'm using my teeth. F. That's an F. Flowers. F. So yellow flowers. F. F. Oh. Oh. I feel so silly. Oh. F. Oh. L. Fla. Okay, flowers. Now, the next letter is an O. F-L-O. F-L-O, flower. W-W. So now it's a W, flower. I know you hear an R, but remember I told you in a couple of my other video posts, sometimes there's a bossy R and it leaves the letter E out. My little friend E makes him sad, bossy R. So it's flowers, it's an ER, boys and girls. I promise you, you'll get this as you get older. So it's an ER. Flowers. Stretch your S. Yellow flowers. So it's an S at the end. Okay, so you can write yellow flowers on your picture. You can write your name somewhere. You can write the date. We are going to finish painting our picture now, boys and girls. The reason why I had to stop is I already told you. It's because, look, I'll get paint on my arm. I needed room to write. So, you have your picture. And you made your Easter egg the other day, and I think some of you wrote Happy Easter. So you have pictures for Easter. You have flowers, an Easter egg, and hopefully you got to make that bunny mask because that's super cute as well. So let's continue to make flowers. So my next flower I'm going to do is this one. Okay. So again, you have to dip it in your paint. Okay, here I go. I can't wait to see this one. This one was tricky for Mrs. Renner. See? Wow, it looks like a sunflower. That's my favorite. Love sunflowers. Do you have a favorite flower? I like sunflowers. They're so pretty. All right, so let's stamp that one on our paper and see how it looks, boys and girls. Whoa, I love it. Look at that. Okay, so now I need my Q-tip to put my center on my flower. The center part of the flower is what I'm saying here. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. I'm gonna fill that in there. If you have white spots, you can always fill that in with your Q-tip. Okay, so I think I'm going to end on this flower again. Okay, And let's see how it looks here. Woo, I'm really dipping in there. All right, so let's make our stamp. See how it looks, boys and girls. All right, I love it. Now I need my Q-tip because I want to put that yellow center on my flower. Woo, I hope I just didn't spill paint. But just put a circle or a dot in the middle, that's all. And there's your yellow flower, your yellow flowers for Easter. Like I said, you can give this picture to someone in your family, hang it up, make sure you say Happy Easter and that you love your family and that you're thankful, and just be kind, boys and girls. So before we go, I promised you 2 things in my video. Where are our Easter eggs? And I have to show you our caterpillars. Boys and girls, they are growing and they are changing. So let me show you our friendly caterpillars today. So yesterday I showed them to you when we made our bunny mask. Boys and girls, what is happening in this cup? Guess what? They're doing what you're doing. They're eating and they are growing just like you. Just like my flowers. They eat and they grow and they bloom into a beautiful flower. Well, guess what? These little creatures, these little caterpillars are going to eat and they're going to grow. They're not going to bloom into a flower, but they are going to turn into a beautiful butterfly, boys and girls. I think I showed you a picture. Let me see if I can find it. They're going to turn into that, a painted lady butterfly. My daughter Chloe, these are, when I ordered these from the website, they sent me some wildflower seeds, and my daughter Chloe wants to plant them outside so they can grow. There's several different types of flower seeds in this little bag here. Butterflies like them. So, boys and girls, we are going to watch this incredible transformation here. These caterpillars are getting bigger. They're eating, they're growing, and remember what I told you, they have to climb all the way up to the top of the cup. Now this is our 3rd video showing you. Remember I told you it takes about 21 days for this all to happen. They are getting bigger. Look, he's crawling. Do you see him? Be patient. Watch. What's he doing? He looks like he's sniffing around. We should name them. What can we name that caterpillar? Look at him go. He's moving. Maybe we can turn the cup. I think the other caterpillars are sleeping. Let's see over here. Is this caterpillar moving? Oh, they look like they're sleeping. I like this guy here. He has energy like you, boys and girls. He has energy. That means he wants to move. He wants to go, go, go. G-O, go. Where is he going? Boys and girls, if you have any names for my caterpillar friends, have your parents send it to me on my Remind system. Mrs. Musser and I would love to know if you can come up with 5 caterpillar names, and maybe we can see who comes up with some names, send them on Remind, and maybe I can introduce their names on our next video. So if you want to send a caterpillar name, I have 5 of them in here. Let me know. I'm thinking of some, but I would love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you think. Always, please send pictures on Remind. We'd love to know how you're doing. I think a little bit later we might be doing a Zoom video with some of our friends. So hopefully we get to see all your smiling faces. We have missed you terribly, and we look forward to seeing you today on our Zoom video if you can get on. If not, we'll do it another day. So please don't feel sad. We'll make sure we get, you know, another day to do it. So look, my caterpillar friend is crawling. All right, remember to send your caterpillar name on Remind. Please send some pictures of how you're doing. And before we go, we need to talk about where those 2 Easter eggs are. I think I need my bunny face on for this. Are you ready? Now I'm in the spirit. All right, boys and girls. Where are the Easter eggs? Where are they hiding? Oh, I see one. Do you see it? It's on my shirt. Oh my goodness, I have an egg on my shirt. And boys and girls, where's the other Easter egg at? I don't know where it is, boys and girls. Are you telling me in the video, Mrs. Renner, there it is? Okay, wait, I think I see it. I think I can hear you through my camera. There it is. There it is, boys and girls. I found it. All right, you have a great day. Keep learning. Be kind. And we'll talk to you real soon, boys and girls. Bye-bye.